Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Ikoria draft here on the channel. Before I dive in, I do want to remind you that if you enjoy the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment in the comment section down below. You can catch me streaming live at twitch.tv/NicolaiBolas. Join in the fun, join in the chat. Without further ado, let's dive on in. The little one is hearing the sound of the soothing tones of my voice. Okay, so we've opened up a sweet rare. It definitely is potent in the right decks. You generally play this in like a green-blue deck that splashes black, and then you play this alongside like a couple Blood Curdles as a black splash, or you'll play a green-black deck splashing blue. But I'd say green-blue is way more common. There's also a Thornwood Falls in this pack that could wheel to help facilitate that. So this card's definitely a pretty sweet one. I think that it is definitely a consideration for first pick here. Another consideration would be Mystic Subdual is just a pretty solid removal spell, but I'm pretty happy taking a Mythos of Brokos. I'm not one of those fanatical anti-green drafters that you see these days. And then other than that, there's Mystic Subdual, Dire Tactics can be part of sweet decks. Startling Development is a 1-mana cycler, is always like okay in a lot of decks, but we're going to get our Mythos of Brokos on. Ooh, now this is a more interesting pick. Very interesting. So the reason I say that is because Bastion of Remembrance is quite good. Fire Prophecy is also fantastic. Deadweight can be solid. We're not going to take like Jungle Hollow or Capture Sphere here, but I think I'm leaning towards the Bastion. It's really... The funny thing is Bastion never really fits into decks that I like playing in this format, which is like the small little dirt, like small creature sacrifice, ping them to death decks. So it never really ends up being perfect in my deck, but it has been doing a lot of work, and I've seen it like crush me before. So I definitely know that the card is good, and it could go in a Mythos of Brokos deck, though it really isn't ideal there. There's also just the Fire Prophecy, which I love. Deadweight's okay, but I would rather just... I could consider like even taking Migration Path if I wanted to go for like a go big green deck, but I think we'll just take Bastion. We can totally just give up on Mythos of Brokos. Yeah, Otter just doesn't really compare to the other cards. I think it's an okay card still. But I think we're supposed to take the Bastion. I kind of am inclined to take Migration Path and just go for like a go big green deck. But I think Bastion is just a way better pick. Oh, baby, look at this beautiful artwork here. Absolutely fantastic. Unlock that cool artwork. Oh, yes, Tsujav. Now we have that like song that we can vibe to. I'm so glad to hear that, Karamujaum. That's awesome. Okay, so there is a Porky Parrot, which I just spent a long time glorifying at its art. There's also Fire Prophecy, which I think is just a better card in a vacuum a lot of the time, though Porky Parrot in a red-black deck oftentimes will have tools for Death Touch combos with Boot Nippers and Grim Dancers, and sometimes other mutate cards, like the uncommon 3/3. So Porky Parrot's higher upside. I'm just trying to decide whether or not I'd rather have that or a Fire Prophecy. Fire Prophecy is always great, but Porky Parrot can be like the best card in my deck, and Fire Prophecy goes better with Bastion a lot of the time. It's really tricky here. Let's take Porky Parrot. I think it's a high upside pick. I think Fire Prophecy is probably better, but I like going for high upside picks sometimes to get sweeter decks, and Porky Parrot can definitely has potential. We have passed 2 Fire Prophecies, so it's unlikely that we'll see red going the other way. In this pack, I think Deadweight's probably the best card. Snare Tactician can do good work. Keensight Mentor is really good in certain decks. We haven't seen any really green signals at the moment. But Deadweight's pretty good. It goes with our Bastion, so let's just get that. Oh! Wow, the disrespect! The disrespect! Oh my gosh. Our boy Yorion, or girl, I don't know the gender of Yorion. All I know is that Yorion is an absolute legend and should not be going 5th pick. The world is down on Yorion, but I am not. I love building Yorion decks. It's one of my favorite things to do in the format. I just like pretty much always build around Yorion when I can. So we're going to take this over like Spell Eater Wolverine. Like, let's go. We've done it. We've got our mission. We just have to make playables now. Okay, so we have Yorion is blue-white, which is neither of our colors. We don't really want expensive things. Imposing Vantasaur can help smooth our draws. We're probably going to be playing white to some degree. Yeah, we're going off the deep end, folks. I always take Yorion. Yorion is like the channel mascot, along with Archipelagore. It's like the rare equivalent of Archipelagore. Swiftwater Cliffs would probably help with splashing. Snare Technician's okay. We're just going to take the Vantasaur, though, as a Cycler. I guess Memory Leak might be better, because we already have some black cards. Let's take Memory Leak. And now there's a Skull Prophet. Black-green. Playing Yorion off the splash. Sounds good to me. We already have a Mythos of Brokos. Or black-green splashing blue. Sultai with a Porky Parrot. Sultai seems like a good home for Yorion. Wow! Mystic Subdual and Capture Sphere wield? That is silly. Could end up Mardu. Ends up Sultai instead. If I didn't have Yorion, I would have no reason to be blue. But Mystic Subdual wheeling is... Or this isn't wheeling, this is just pick 8. So we could get the other one back too. Subdual is definitely better than Capture Sphere. It's just cheaper. Even though it is going to be a splash, I'd rather have the Subdual. And now we get a Thornwood Falls. Honey Mammoth is really good with a Yorion, though. But we really want to have good mana. We're not playing Porky Parrot at the moment. The question is, can we get more Honey Mammoths later? And that's probably less likely. Let's just make sure we get good mana. Even though we are a Yorion deck, prioritizing mana is still key, folks. And now we get another mana. Facet Reader's gonna be wouldn't really even be that good because we have like we're gonna be main black-green probably. So folks, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 playables right now. We could play this Porky Parrot. We're gonna make it, I believe. I believe, because we can just take like everything. It's awesome. I don't know why we always get Yorion so late. Yorion is like Bay. And even is white because Yorion is white. And then we're just getting all this fixing. Oh, yeah. Scoured Barons, helping us splash white if we need to. Flycatcher Giraffe is also okay. Maybe we'd rather have that. The black-white land actually does help us cast Yorion, but we'll just take the Giraffe. We're going to need some creatures. Plummet, okay, sure. Wow, Checkpoint Officer is actually playable. We could just take Fangs, though. Fangs can help us stabilize. Am I going more mid-range or mutate stack? Well, as you can see, I don't have a single mutate creature. And I don't even know if we're really classifying as a mid-range deck. We just kind of have stuff right now. Which is a Sultai pile of cards. Which can work. I think we'll play this Unexpected Fangs. Yeah, those are our worst matchups, so we'll try to hedge those a little bit. With the frequent mutations, predator-prey relationship seems to change at every moment. I already like it here. Okay, we don't want Turtle. Okay, big pack here. Ooh, Kahira. Kahira! Well, Cat, Elemental, Nightmare, Dinosaur, or Beast. Elemental? No, this isn't either of those. Let's just take the Chittering Harvester over, like, Titanoth Rex. Chittering Harvester is just going to be great. And then we'll probably wheel this Thornwood Falls. After that, I would probably take the Titanoth next, followed by Thornwood Falls. Oh, I'm definitely playing Yorion. There's nothing that can stop me. Whoa! Let's go! No, we got it pack 1, pick 5, Sir James, because that's how this meta has evolved. Chittering Harvester number 2. I like Shark Typhoon too much, though. It's too powerful to pass up here. We're playing blue anyway. And Chittering Harvester is good, but Shark Typhoon's better. We could have been Kahira pals. I've only drafted around Kahira once. So the Chittering Harvester is not going to wheel, but Symbiote might, Blitzleech might, but Shark Typhoon's too good. Great reward for being blue. Now there's a Deadweight. There's also a Gem Razor. I think we just take the Gem Razor here. I don't know why it defaults to this art. I'll have to change that in my settings, but Gem Razor's really good. Oh my gosh. Mythos can go get Shark Typhoon, which is awesome. But yeah, Gem Razor is just going to be better than Deadweight, even though Deadweight does shore up some of our weaknesses. Gem Razor is just a high power level card. That works really well with our deck. And now, Primal Empathy is a slow card in an already slow deck. I think we'd rather get a Capture Sphere probably. Over Wolf Bear as well. Just get some more removal. Empathy's just a bit slow and clunky. So Capture Sphere will probably be our pick here. Yeah, look at all those on-color rares. It helps when you're 3 colors to get on-color rares. I must admit that much. After this, I probably would take just, like, Empathy, then, like, the Wolf Bear, probably. Let's see who's at our table while we're waiting for the next pack. Hebo Paco. See you later, Sujav. I just want my pack so I can take this card and not stare at a blank screen. Oh. Well, welcome to this blank screen. Ooh! The Trumpeting Gnaw! Interesting. There's also a Dreamtail Heron. I think Gnar is pretty good. We have... Probably aren't going to have insane amounts of Mutate, so a 3-mana 3/3 is probably just better. We aren't really caring about just giving a creature evasion and hitting them. So just a 3-mana 3/3 or something that comes along with a creature. We're much happier just casting this than the Heron a lot of the time because of the threat of Mutate. And we're going to be a pretty decently 3 colors, I think. We can also just cast this with its double green, so it's pretty easy as a splashable option. So I think I like this over the Dreamtail Heron. Though there's also just Durable Coilbug, which we might just want to take as many 2-drops as we can get. Yeah, I clicked that too quickly, I think. I didn't mean to select it that quickly, but I think it's actually a fine pick. Sure, it's lower power level, but we need 2-drops. And now I think we take the Symbiote over Honey Mammoth. Though Honey Mammoth is super good with Yorion. Maybe I would rather just take a Honey Mammoth, though. Let's just take this Symbiote. We just want as many cheap plays as possible so we don't get run over. Humble Naturalist is amazing in our deck. Definitely the pick here. Nothing else even comes close. Memory Leak or Wilt. We'll take a Wilt. I like Wilt. Yorion already kind of disincentivizes things like that, but Wilt is just a nice addition. We don't have enough cycling stuff that I'd rather just have Memory Leak stuff. And the Land Wield. This is fantastic. I ended up taking a Durable Coilbug over a Trumpeting Gnar. Not sure how I feel about that. I think it's probably correct, because we don't have a ton of 2-drops if you look. Actually, we kind of do have a lot of 2-drops now, but at the time we didn't have any 2-drops, and then we had one, and then we just got past like 3 in a row, which is pretty good for us. Blitz Leech came back, that's good. Ooh. We'll just take the Zagoth Crystal. Helps our fixing. Helps ramp us up to Yorion. We're much happier with that. Zagoth. You need to make sure you prioritize your fixing in these decks. And now... Frostvale Ambush is just a cheap cycler. Maybe we'll end up with a couple of cards that care about cycling, though that's doubtful. I do kind of wish that I had some Honey Mammoths, because those do work well with Yorion. But I've been prioritizing my cheap drops. Frostvale Ambush number 2. Okay, okay. Wait until the last packs to get 2-drops. Well, if you take the 2-drops early, then you can take the expensive cards later. That's the motto. Well, Sleeper Dart's actually a really good combo with Yorion, so we'll take that. It's one of the few cards that does combo with Yorion. ETB, draw a card, and then you draw a card again. We haven't actually seen a ton of black cards in this pack. Honey Mammoth came back. Let's go. We're in business, folks. We're cooking with fire. Whoa. Tranquil Cove. It really wants us to splash white. Well, we got a Blood Curdle, so that's nice. We'll wheel the Dismal Backwater or the Honey Mammoth. Ozolith just doesn't do enough with our deck, unfortunately. Can't really justify that taking that here. But Blood Curdle's great removal, always happy to see that. So, pretty clear pick, followed by, if this weren't in the pack, I would probably take the Honey Mammoth, and then try to wheel Dismal Backwater. Ooh. There is a Fertilid as a splasher. There's an Ominous Seize, which it doesn't really have any synergy with our deck whatsoever, but it's a cute card. There's a Bushmeat Poacher, which I always like. Call does not get back Yorion, unfortunately. There is... Fertilid is tempting, for sure. There's just some fixing. Call is also tempting. I mean, Omnises, I guess, works with our, like, Frostveil Ambush. We have some Cyclers that are relatively cheap, but I don't think it really fits our deck. So we should just take Fertilid, I think, or Bushmeat Poacher. Let's just take a Fertilid, make sure our fixing's on point. Ooh, a Triome. Notice that I said Triome instead of Trirome. That is actually the right colors. That's kind of nice. Actually, it's not any of the right colors. That's what I meant to say the first time. It's a Triome that's the opposite of the colors we need, but still kind of a cute card. Here, I think it's actually really pretty. I think we just take Heartless Act as a great removal spell. I wouldn't mind another Deadweight. I think the Sleeper Dart will wheel and we'll probably play it. Wingspan Mentor would also be pretty solid with, like, Yorion to flicker it, but I like getting a Heartless Act. Just good removal. Now this is the Triome that we wanted. But I think we just take Humble Naturalist instead. This is black-green. Getting enough 2-drops is always so important. How many 2s do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 2-drops. Versus a land. I love getting lands. Whoa, that's awesome, man, with the Hex. Where are you? I'll look it up after I make this pick. I think we take the Triome, actually. We have 4 lands. We need to make more playables. Let's just take a Naturalist. Where's man with the Hex? Hey, he's far away. Far away. Ooh, Boot Nipper. Hello. I do like the Triome. But unfortunately, I'm gotta take playables. Make sure I hit those numbers. Ram through. More removal. Nice. Ooh, Survivor's Bond is really nice. Do we have any humans? We do. We have Humble Naturalists. Close, close, close. I think we take Ram through, though. Just get more removal spells. And now... Oh, this isn't the right colors. It's not like a perfect match. We'll just take a Deadweight. For some reason, I'm very confident in my late game. I'm not sure that should be the case. Bushmeat Poacher is also pretty good. But I like just solidifying the early game. Another Naturalist. Sign me up. Dark Bargain would also probably be solid, just for more card draw. But Naturalist ramping out Yorion sounds nice. We have some expensive stuff in the deck. This is where we get to see whether we wheel the elephant. We really want another elephant. Give me elephant, or give me death. Yes! Elephant. Creature, non-creature count. We have 14 creatures, 17 non-creatures. Now there's a Giraffid. Hype. Spinnerets or Memory Leak. We'll just take Memory Leak. The Spinnerets is pretty solid. We already have some reach, though. Hoping to pick up another Sleeper Dart. We got a Spinnerets. That's nice. So we got some combat tricks here to round things out. Wow, late Survivor's Bond. We might actually play that. It's a pretty good card in our deck. Okay. So, currently the only cards we're not running. So we have to add a bunch of lands. So we're going to run like 25 lands, I think. 2, 3, 7, 13, 17. What's our colors look like? A lot of green, a lot of black, not a ton of blue. So 4, 6 blue sources seems okay. So now we have 9, 10, 12 green sources. So there's 14, 23, 24, 23, 12. This is 26 lands, which seems reasonable, though we'll probably cut a land. So let's cut a swamp. So now we have 10 black sources for a decent amount of black spells, if I'm being honest. We have 2... We have 4, 6 blue sources for a decent amount of blue spells. We have 10 black sources, 6 blue sources, and 12 green sources, which seems about right. Hello, a literal god. Welcome, Junabilab. So, what do we want to cut here? We have 4, 13, we have 13, we have 22, 23, 24, 25. That seems okay to me. Obviously, have to choose the superior art. Awesome, Juan Ilab. We could also just cut a Spinners, but we have a lot of mana ramp. I could see cutting a land, but we don't have a ton to add, so this should be fun. Obviously, Yorion is our mascot. But yeah, this should be a really fun deck. We'll see how it does, and I hope you enjoy the matches. Before I get to the matches, I would like to take a brief moment to say thank you to all of my patrons over at patreon.com/NicolaiBolas, especially those who support me at the credits level. I really do appreciate your support, and it's thanks to you that I'm able to continue producing high-quality content on a consistent basis. If you'd like to learn more, you can find information at patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. Even $1 a month goes a long way and unlocks some pretty cool rewards. Without further ado, let's get to the matches. To round 1. Some trash removal over Yorion. That makes me sad. Man with the Hex. This is a pretty good hand. We're already part of the way to casting our Yorion. Flicker Bastion of Remembrance. Get another 1/1. The value. Oh, mained Serval. Ooh. Oh yes, we already have some nice ETBs to copy. Favorite card from Ikoria to play around? Probably Yorion or the Ultimatums. They're just so much fun. They're so sick. Okay, we're not blocking that. Solid Footing wrecks us so badly right now. Please don't have it, opponent. Please. I'm begging you. Please. Please. No. Oh, they didn't have Solid Footing. Or maybe they did and they were just, yeah, punished. Well, I'll block it next turn. Mythos of Brokos is coming online next turn. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, indeed. But we don't want to cast it next turn because we don't have 2 permanents to get back. Dirge Bat, that's a sweet choice. Don't Dreamtail Heron me, bro. Bro, don't. No. Haha. He does not, he or she, well, I'm assuming it's a he because it is called, they are called Adam, but they choose even. Well, that does not protect you from Yorion. I feel like it's not correct to cast Yorion here. Then again, it probably is just to use the mana correctly. Blocks the veteran. Makes another 1/1. We don't get to gain 4 extra life again, but we can always get Yorion back and repeat the loop. Shark Typhoon is like an uncounterable Krasis. Except it doesn't draw you 10 cards, it only draws you 1. Ah, the opponent is struggling with the reality in which they find themselves. The post-Yorion world. Oh, mained Serval. How cute. Opponent, opponent, opponent. I came prepared if you're trying to deck me. Thou shalt not succeed. Okay. They could have Essence Scatter. Which is kind of a bummer, but, you know. We didn't come here not to cast our Honey Mammoth. We can also Mythos of Brokos it back. Oh, opponent. Oh, sweet, sweet summer child. Oh, opponent. Oh, yes. Many Vantasaurs were cycled that day. Ah, the Vigilance Tribal. I know it well. I know it well. I have lived that footsteps. That sentence is gibberish, but you know, I'll just accept that fact. They are protected from all things even. They are trading 3 for 4 damage. My bastion shall get them low, and they shall succumb to the value. Oh no! Every time I say certain phrases, I just think of the way Kramer says them in certain episodes of Seinfeld. Like, oh no, no, no. Yours is a sweet tooth. And no matter how far you stray, you'll always return to your dark master, the Cocoa Bean. Ooh, Wilt. Well, 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 if it isn't my good friend Wilt. Okay. They're a blue-white deck, so they could definitely have stuff. Oh. The blowout potential? We'll kill the 4/4. Tell me they have solid footing. Tell me they have solid footing, and I just get to blow them out with my 1 copy of Wilt. No, they have Fight as 1. That's a bummer. That really doesn't work the way I want it to. Well then. That did not go well. However. We will get Shark Typhoon, I believe. Where is it? I scrolled past it looking for it in case I had anything else I wanted more. Oh, opponent. Yeah, I went past it twice. Ah, yet another main serval has entered the arena. We're not going to cycle this Wilt. Boom! We have taken down Parcel Beast! That was lucky. And then we will just pass. I wanted to make sure that my Honey Mammoth was safe, that my Yorion was safe. So now we know they have nothing, or they're just chop decking. Oh, it's so good! Not cycling the Wilt is about to pay dividends, chat. We will see. Oh, yes. Come at me, Brohim. I am ready. This lava-brink venturer must die. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Remember, this is the Sea Dasher. Destroy artifact or enchantment. Oh, yes. Prepare to face your doom. Wilt is in the air. Oh, yes. Die, lava-brink. As all Jedi must. We're just going to cast our 2 spells and then finish them up with a big Shark Typhoon next turn. Oh, another mained serval! More mained servals! We're fine trading this off. Now they can't really block this Honey Mammoth. And then we will just, end of turn, cycle this Shark Typhoon. Make like a 7/7. Or an 8/8, whatever. Oh, it's so good, chat! It's so good! Oh, the value. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so we can make it 6/6. Is that exactly lethal? Oh my gosh, the calculations. Oh, Gem Razor! I see! I see! Oh, yes! Yours is a sweet tooth. And no matter how far you stray, you'll always return to your dark master, the cocoa bean. Good job, man with the hex. Oh no! If they try for too much, we can blood curdle. Yeah, we'll blood curdle this thing. Got there. We were going to be able to Gem Razor mutate to get rid of the token anyway. Oh yeah, the game is over. We're back in the top 100, folks! What are the odds? Our deck is sick. We're winning games. So much value. See you in the next round, folks. Round 2 is here, and we are going to keep this hand. It doesn't have green mana, but we actually don't have green cards in our hand until turn 5. And of course we hit green on turn 1. Perfect mana as usual. Sleeper Dart plus Yorion combo. Of course. Please do War Draft. Want to learn? Well, if you want to learn War Draft, I already have like 30 War Drafts, which is kind of neat. Ah, Sleeper Dart does not have Flash. I do not know why I thought it had Flash. But no matter. This is fine. I should have done that. Played the land after this in case I drew a tap land. Never punished. We aren't going to activate this. Man with the Hex is involving himself in a competition. A competition I fear I cannot win. Okay, this is not looking great. We have not drawn any spells this game. Whoa! They did not attack for 1. We beat them. We beat them mentally. Lifelink, eh? We're gonna play our Giraffid first. Vigilance. I hope they don't have a way to kill this right now. They'd have to draw a land and play Blood Curdle or something. Don't do it. No. 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 Not the Blood Curdle. Oh, that's totally okay. Wow. Max punished for not choosing Reach. Gotta be said. When we flicker it with Yorion, we can choose Reach. That's just, this is the turn to play Yorion for sure. This looks good. The Wolverine's kind of scary, but we can block them. No! We can choose whether to sacrifice that after. Okay, we'll play our Swamp. This. This. Ram through. We'd like to keep this in place, so if we get back our Yorion with like a survivor's bond or something. And our Blood Curdle is going to do a good job. This thing is stumped for now, which is good. The Zagoth Mamba. We're just going to kill that now so that we don't have to lose our Fertilid to some shenanigans. Interesting choice on what to kill, gotta be said. Oh, I guess never mind, because they do get the, start hitting with the Everquill Phoenix now. Let's block and then you just get 2 lands. I don't know if this is correct, but it feels kind of nice to do. Because we can't block that anyway, so we just... I don't know, we probably sack the Sleeper Dart now. Mythos of Brokos me. Nope. Bummer. Yeah, the Ferocious Tigazilla is going to eat a Blood Curdle. We're doing it now because we do have like Sharknado that uses our mana. Mythos of Brokos would use our mana really well. Ah, yes. Unexpected Fangs. The Curse. I would love to draw a Honey Mammoth. Humble Naturalist. Oh, the shame. Give me a Honey Mammoth, or give me death. Actually, please don't give me death. I would rather not. No! So we actually still have a chance here. We can get +3/+3 and lifelink to this if they attack with both. Maybe I was just supposed to try and gain 2 life. Yeah, that would have undoubtedly been better. Killing this actually hurts me a lot. Oh, they have a kill spell. Yeah. I would have gone to 1. This Phoenix. It haunts me. Unfortunate. Getting rid of that Fertilid cost us, I think. Definitely, probably a mistake. Definitely, probably, almost definitely a mistake. Yup. Sad day. Bum, bum, bum. You can flood in any deck, though. No worries. See you folks in the next round. Foe Dubsy. Oh, Dubsy. Prepare to meet your doom. We have a 2-drop in our hand. Early plays. We have a Yorion that we can cast at some point in the distant future. I had to write 2 1,500-word essays, and like some other supplemental stuff. And over the previous week, I've been writing 1,000-word essays. So over the past like week and a half, I've written like 10,000 words or something nuts. It's been unreal. Ah, all-star performer Wilt. Well, well, well. I hope they trade. I don't think they will, though. Wilt OP, Wizards please nerf. Please don't. We'll get in there for that sweet, sweet damage. Opponent is confused. They're like, but wait, he's a Yorion deck. How can he be aggressive? How many references did I need to have? Oh, there was not a limit on references. Honestly, they didn't really require that many. They were like, you can just use the essential readings. So there was like 2 essential readings I had to reference or something. No blocks. Yeah, I didn't have to use a ton of references. Like, honestly, the referencing, it was, ooh. That was a good draw. Yeah, I did not have to do a ton of referencing. Though I did, like, use a lot of the stuff from the references, and I had to read a lot. For my other essays, like for my history paper, I've used, like, 3 references each. For these ones, I just used 2. They wanted you to only spend 6 hours writing them, which just really cuts down on the amount of references you can use. Live in fear, opponent. Oh, yes. Man with the Hex has fallen. I've also fallen, Man with the Hex. I lost a round. I don't know why they're playing Nightbonder. I guess we'll find out. Baby Godzilla! No! Ruin Reborn! I never actually realized it was Ruin Reborn. Biology essay, you needed 9 references from journals. That sounds like really unfortunate. Do I have any presentations? I did have a presentation that I had to make. No. Vigilance. Oh, don't give up, Man with the Hex. School is great. They got rid of a spell. I think we're gonna get rid of Wilt. Or maybe Capture Sphere. Let's get rid of Capture Sphere. We're gonna Heartless Act this 100%. Be gone, foul creature. We're just trying to cycle to find some land. There we go. B+ is not bad. B+ is pretty good. I'm generally happy when I get a B+, which is kind of crazy. I mean, in college it's hard to get high grades. Okay, we have Survivor's Bond, can get back Harvester and Skull Prophet. So for now, we're just gonna play our Honey Mammoth. Opponent's like, why is our opponent playing Yorion? They can't even cast it. Little do they know. The true way of the Sith. So we can cast this, make them sack something. They can get back this thing now. Opponent has conceded. They have scooped it up. We're back to our winning ways. Oh my gosh. The value. So much value. I'll see you folks in the next round. Welcome to another round here. We're playing against a Lurrus deck. Heartless Act can kill Lurrus. We have a Humble Naturalist on turn 2. Ramping out our cards. Only one of our colors, but some Frostveil Ambush action cycling away. Looking pretty good for us. I can't believe the second Sleeper Dart didn't wheel. Zagath Mamba, no! I'm 100% going to cycle this Frostveil Ambush. Thank you, Dr. Silly Scopes. The glasses were cool. YouTube doesn't see the glasses. I feel bad. YouTube got left out. Here you go, YouTube. They make it kind of hard for me to see because they're like red tinted. But, oh, nice. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Who needs to be able to see when you can just cast your 2-drop? I need to draw land. Give me a land deck, please. Please. No, don't kill my creature. Am I going to become a golf commentator? I would be a really good commentator. Not going to lie. I think we want to just let our guys live. Elton John glasses. Yeah, pretty much. Whoa, Lurrus. Give me a land. Give me an L-A-N-D. Never lucky. No. Sad. Crying. Crying myself to sleep. I am sad. I can't block because if they have a deadweight I just get so gosh darn owned. No! Why? The humanity! Oh. They punished. What the heck was I supposed to do? I had a 2-drop and 2 lands and a cycler. And a sleeper dart. There's no way I ever mulligan that hand. Ever. I wasn't a huge fan of it, Dr. Silly Scopes, not gonna lie. But I respect the right of other people to enjoy the songs they enjoy. Oh my gosh, I'm so sad. We're losing to Lurrus again. And it's not even anything we can do, we just didn't draw a land. Ugh. All the value, all the Lurrus value. Oh, so much value. The MTG gods look down upon you today. They have deadweight. I know they have deadweight. I knew they had deadweight before. But I can't do anything about it. It's so sad. Oh. I should draw a land. If I was good at the game, I would draw a land. But I am not necessarily the best. I only do what I think I can do. Basically a land, right? Right, chat? It's like rampant growth. It's just a tap land. We can double block Lurrus. Oh, Lurrus. Thou art weak in the face of adversity. Almost land. If we draw a land, we can actually just play Yorion and flicker our guys. Okay. Let's hope for the best here. Hopefully they didn't plan this very well. One can only hope they have nothing, which is unlikely. Oh, spontaneous flight. Oh! It worked! The plan worked! We did not lose our creatures, we only lost one of them. Wow, this can even mana screw us well. Yeah, we're just gonna concede this game. There's no way we can win. Unfortunate. Well, that was, pretty unfortunate, shall we say. Not the greatest time there. Land down! But we at least had these cool glasses for a moment, I guess. Whew. See you in the next round, folks. We actually have a good hand here. We have lands, spells, Mythos of Brokos. Humble Naturalist as a commander. Oh yes, you need the Humble Naturalist. Stay humble. That's my motto. Humble is my middle name. NicolaiBolas. Bolas isn't actually my name. It's just a card pun. Oh yes, 'tis just a pun. Oh, opponent, you mulliganed, and I have a bonus card. Oh, 2-drop into Gemraiser! I see that you are a man of culture. Boot Nipper. With the Death Touch. Which is my favorite form. I like God Pharaoh. That's a really cool one. I like the one where he's just a creature. No blocks. No. That would be like random coincidence if it was actually my name. 4 mana, 4/4 trample. No big deal. Oh, Blood Curdle. So sweet. So much value. I put the menace counter on this because I feel like I might be using this guy for mana. But there's also a part of me that wanted to put it on this guy to make him a better attacker. No Bolas Bucks. I love my name. I'm ready. See the elephant. Oh, flame spell. They can't cast that. We'll just get rid of the sandworm. Oh yes, Naturalist is in the house. Watch them cold rip Mountain like an absolute legend. Nope, nothing. You gotta know when to hold 'em. You gotta be kidding me. Real bummer right there. But it happens to us all. I think we're just gonna keep the pressure up with this. Why not offer the trade in that spot? I did offer the trade. They traded. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. So we can actually recast Gemraiser. Oh, the turn before because I wanted to cast the Naturalist. Okay, so we're gonna get Bastion here because Bastion is like game over. Boom! Opponent can't handle the truth! Oh, yes. Victory for Yorion. The good guys. The heroes. Justice. Mulligan time. Ooh! Hello. We'll get rid of a Naturalist. Ho 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 ho! Indeed. Ooh, one of our best cards. Exactly, Boogie. Exactly. Boogie gets it. Boogie understands. Get our mana out. We're not gonna be able to attack past this anyway. I'm really afraid of Quartzwood Crasher. That card always ruins my day. Just like consistently. No, Mechagodzilla, where is Wilt when you need it? Whoa! They didn't roll Hexproof on the first try? What world are we living in? Oh, yes! Oh, the reward is there. Sweet, sweet justice. Oh, Wilt. Thou art a fun card. Oh, yes. It's okay, opponent. One day you'll get good. The magic gods favor those who choose Yorion. Whoa! Thanks, Livid. I appreciate that. 31 viewers. Thank you so much. Welcome everyone tuning in from Livid's stream. My name is Nikolai. I primarily draft here on the channel. I also have a YouTube channel if you want to check that out, which is here. If you're watching my stream, I've never heard of Livid's stream before, but he sounds like a cool dude, so you should try checking out his stream maybe. I don't know. I would recommend it myself. I'll have to check it out later. Awesome stuff, though. We could just cast Bastion and then get the flicker value on that. But, yeah, let's just do that. We're not going to be beating down anytime soon. So let's just play it patiently. Getting an extra 1/1 is kind of nice. Thanks, Livid. I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, prickly marmoset. The danger. So if they kill our humble naturalist, we can't cast Yorion. So. Oh, I play Yorion every single time I can in Limited. I got it 5th pick, which is really funny. Whoa, they killed the coil bug! That's amazing! We can still cast Yorion now. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, let's go Yorion here. Get that extra 1/1. Yeah, they're also just a ton of fun. A lot of people think Yorion's a pretty bad companion in Limited, but he always leads to like my coolest decks, so I really like it. And this deck is just kind of sweet. It's just kind of fun to play. Oh, prickly marmoset. Oh yeah, get that extra 1/1 value. I actually have some decent cards to flicker. I have a couple honey mammoths. I got one of those sleeper darts. You know, all the value. How did you at me and have it get spelled wrong, Cheesecake? I don't know how that happens. It like auto-corrects it for you, right? Like you can go at, like if I want to go at Cheesecake, it like spells it for me and then I just hit enter. Like how did you get the H? Oh, mobile sucks. Yeah, that makes sense. I was just like laughing because I like to find hilarity in everything. But that's just like, yeah, mobile does kind of suck for Twitch. No, it's okay, Cheesecake. I feel kind of bad now, but it was just kind of like supposed to be a little funny, like, because people always put an H in my name because like that's how people spell Nikolai sometimes, and so it's yeah, just hilarious stuff, funny stuff. The opponent only has one card in hand. Like, what the heck is going on? Toxic streamer, shake my head. We're gonna make a 3/3 shark, I guess. Kind of bad. Let's just wait until we can make a 4/4 shark. Yorin plus ECD is OP. Yeah, it's pretty irritating. I played it in the standard Mythic qualifier. I went 5-2 with Jeskai Luca. They are Naya, so they probably don't have flyers. Last time I thought that they played the stupid Everquill Phoenix, but you know, it works out sometimes and sometimes it doesn't. Oh, the attack with everyone. No, not the attack with everyone. Ooh, it was a bait. It was all just a clever ruse to test my psyche. Okay, so now we can make a 4/4. We'll attack. We have our Mystic Subdual for the Marmoset. Oh, Jeskai Luca. Oh, that sounds hype, Livid. Sounds like fun. Once I'm done with all my finals for school, I'll have a lot better of a schedule, so I'll be able to do stuff like that. But yeah, that'd be fun. I would definitely enjoy that, for sure. Thanks for the invite. Yeah, my finals are also kind of at a late in the school year because I was studying abroad this year. So it's been a different experience for sure. We wanted to make this a 4/4 so that it was like the same amount of clocking. Oh yeah, I didn't really have to do a lot of online stuff, but I had to write like a bunch of essays. Okay, so they're cycling. But we're gonna just wreck them with our Mystic Subdual. Oh, I didn't have to do any group projects. I'm so lucky, honestly. Wow, I don't know why they did that before they attacked. I could have totally not blocked. Interesting strategy, Cotton. It's bold. Good night, Livid. I just hear, have you tried to do group project online? It's madness. It's absolute madness. Oh, yeah, I can just imagine the chaos. Oh, yes. I don't even know if this is lethal. 3, 7, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Humble Naturalist swinging in for the win. I think this is the right number of damage. I think this is the lethal damages that we looked for. Oh, yes. We will miss you, Livid. Long may your memory last. Oh, yes. More victories for the good guys here. Good day, another round. A Shark Typhoon. Let's go. I love how long the sound effects are on these lands. It's just like 10 times too long. Okay, we have our Heartless Act. We're ready. We're playing against a Karuga deck. We're just going to kill this because they're going to draw a card off it eventually, so we just prevent some of that, slow them down. We're probably just going to cycle this Zagoth Crystal. I'm going to be a senior this next year. Probably should have just killed this when I had the chance. I really should have done this on my turn. They could have a neutralize. Watch and learn. 3/3 Shark Typhoon eats Glowstone Recluse. The movie. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. Please don't kill it. Friend? Friend? No? No. Bad. No! Capture Sphere, that's a bummer. Oh, Capture Sphere actually wrecks that card. Normally Yorion's great against Capture Sphere. Like, we'll still bounce it because we don't want them to draw an extra card from Karuga. But, bummer, as they say. In the biz, bummer. Horror. Absolute horror. I think we're going to lose this game. I mean, we'll definitely Capture Sphere this and be okay. But we just drew another land. Are you kidding me? So sad. It's so sad, chat. Why? Losing is underrated. Don't worry, chat. We have lands. How could we ever lose if we have lands to cast our spells? Our deck knows what we need. Our deck will always provide what is most necessary in the moment. Remember this, chat. Remember this lesson. For it is true, the lands will flow only as thou hast earned the land. Talk about value. Thanks, Anti.
Thanks for all the great content.
I'm so glad you're enjoying it. These are all the lands I didn't draw the other game exactly. It is only right that I draw some lands. And my greatest asset, the humble naturalist. The only one who has been with me the entire time, supporting me. Oh, they have Umori. Nice. Well, we lost this game, chat. But it wasn't because we didn't try. Teaching me to be humble. Number 200 is an even number. It's 85 numbers down. But it is also 200 numbers up. It is cryptic. It is the way of the world. Well, I don't think our deck was that bad. It was just 4-3, pretty solid record. Definitely a decent performance from a deck that didn't always have the greatest draws. I mean, we didn't get to play multiple rounds there pretty much, just by just not drawing any spells or lands. Like, we lost that one game where we never hit land 3, where we should have been fine, and we just lost that game, and we lost another game where we drew infinite lands, so, you know, you win some, you lose some, such is the way of the world. Yorion, still a sweet companion as always. If you did make it all the way to the end of this video, and you're watching it on YouTube, in the comment section down below, leave hashtag Land Serenity to let me know you made it all the way to the end of the video. Because I felt like we were pretty calm throughout that, even though we did have some pretty poor draws. Remember to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment in the comment section down below with questions or feedback as well. Check out the Discord server. Discord link is in the pinned description and in the pinned comment. It's free for everybody, and we're just talking about good Magic stuff. You can also join the to watch me live at twitch.tv/NicolaiBolas. You can support the channel directly via the Patreon, patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. And overall, I hope you have a great day and a blast in your life. And if you have any questions about Ikoria, let me know. That's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you next time.